Are you doing keto right? As you are doing keto, you may just get to the point where you ask, am I doing this right? Whether you're just getting started, going through a stall, or maybe your experience isn't quite what you expected and you just want to know, am I doing this the correct way? So the question is, are you doing keto right? The simple answer is, that depends. People are different. People have different goals, different body compositions, and some people may have various health issues that need to be considered. Two people can do the exact same thing, yet vary on the results. Regardless of the specific situation, you should still be able to figure this out. So let's look at 6 of the questions you should be asking to find out if you're on the right track. Are you tracking your macros? Especially when you first start, you need to pay close attention to what you're eating. People generally have no idea how much food they eat until they start tracking every meal and snack and quick nibble throughout the day. It all adds up. There are plenty of apps that will help you track your macros, so download one and start keeping track of every single bite. This will really tell you where you are and where you need to go. Are you eating clean? Once you start tracking how much you eat, it's a good time to start paying more attention to what you eat. Start reading every label and look for excess preservatives, low-quality fats, and hidden carbs. Start eliminating anything that causes inflammation and insulin spikes. Try to cook all your meals yourself and avoid the aisles in the supermarket. Are you eating for nutrition? Now that you've eliminated bad food, you need to make sure you start replacing it with good food that is nutrient dense. Your meal should start to look a lot more simple on the plate. Moderate amount of meat, some veggies, and enough fat to meet your allotted macros for the day. You really need to change your relationship with food. Eating should nourish your body and fuel your day. It should serve you as opposed to you serving a craving. Are you getting enough electrolytes? Doing keto will cause your body to excrete more minerals, causing an imbalance. This will result in keto flu symptoms, reduced energy, and muscle cramps. Replace the standard table salt with Redmond's real salt, or at least Himalayan pink salt, and season your food to taste. Add a bit of salt to a water bottle and sip on it throughout the day. If you can, buy good quality electrolytes that don't have added sugars. Stay away from sport drinks that are loaded with sweeteners. Sodium, potassium, magnesium, these are important minerals. Are you tracking your progress? This is a tricky one because the process of keto is not linear. Remember, the whole calories in, calories out concept is wrong. If you weigh yourself daily, over time you will notice the scale going down, but not in a straight line. Your body is complex and is constantly adjusting to everything it comes in contact with. There will be weeks where your weight doesn't change, days where you gain a pound, but don't be distracted by that. If you decide to weigh yourself every day, don't pay attention to the number. Track it in an app and go about your day. Once a month, you can look at your overall progress, and that will give you a better understanding of how you're doing. Keto is a long-term strategy, not a short-term tactic. Are you adjusting as you go? The idea of a ketogenic diet has been around for a long time, but the science is still evolving. Studies are continually coming out, and new information is steadily becoming available. You don't need to work your way through obscure medical journals, but you should try and look for good information as you go on your keto journey. You don't have to switch things up every time a new headline pops into your feed. Look for consistent information that correlates to your own experience and that you can incorporate into what you're already doing. As you learn more, your goals may change over time too. You're physically changing as well. Keep that in mind. If you lose 20 or 30 pounds, you're going to have a different body composition than when you first started. You may have to adjust for that. And most important, pay attention to how you feel. How you feel can apply to all 6 questions. When tracking your macros, you can adjust the ratio of fat and protein to what seems to work best for you, especially during a stall. You should notice if you're eating clean just by how you feel. Same with getting enough electrolytes. You will know if you're putting enough salt just by how your food tastes to you. Track how you feel while you track your progress, regardless of your overall goals. And finally, the adjustments you make can be judged by how they make you feel. Once you've answered all these questions, you should have a better grasp on whether or not you're on the right track on your keto journey. If you still have questions, please put them in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe.